Habits shape your life in ways you might not even realize. Did you know that 40% of what you do every day isn't a conscious decision but a habit? That's huge. Your life is basically the sum of all your habits, good or bad. If you want to change your life, start by changing your habits. But I know that breaking old habits isn't easy. On average, it takes about 66 days for a new habit to stick in your brain. But here's the thing, habits never truly disappear, they just get overpowered by other habits. In today's video, I wanted to take a break from all the bookkeeping talk and dive into a topic that's very important for anyone running a construction business or any business: the 5 habits of highly successful business owners. Habits are powerful. They shape our daily actions and ultimately our success. Good habits can streamline your day, improve your efficiency, and set the foundation for long-term growth. In the construction industry, where every decision you make can have significant impacts, having the right habits is very important. Best-selling author Jack Canfield, who wrote The Success Principles and The Power of Focus, says your habits will determine your future. And he's absolutely right. Let's get to it. So the first habit up is effective time management. Now, I know you've heard this before, but stick with me. Time management isn't just about making a to-do list and sticking to it with the schedule. It's about maximizing your productivity and ensuring that every minute you spend is moving the needle of your business forward. Successful construction business owners I know prioritize their tasks effectively. They know what needs to be done first and what can wait. I like to say you are not overwhelmed. You're just not prioritizing. Here's a quick tip. Starting your day by listing out everything you need to accomplish. Break it down into what's urgent and important. You've got urgent tasks, things that need immediate attention, like client meetings or project deadlines. Then you have important tasks that are crucial for long-term success, like planning your next project or reviewing your financials. Focus on knocking out those urgent and important tasks first. It's all about prioritizing what really matters. Quick story time. It took me a while to create a habit around time management. Being a wife, then mom, and business owner, it really tested the way I managed my time because I felt like, number 1, everything was important and urgent. Number 2, everyone needed me at the same time. Number 3, 24 hours a day wasn't enough to get everything done. So after reading books, hiring a business coach, and following what successful people do, I figured out what worked best for me, and maybe this is something you can do as well. I started blocking my time and making sure everything was scheduled. I made sure I planned everything in advance and I stuck to my schedule no matter what. This type of organization also made it easier for me to move things around just in case unexpected things happened, which is completely normal. I also started to set more clear boundaries and not squeezing last-minute meetings in. I used to be a yes girl where everyone wants to have a quick meeting. I would say yes, but now I realized a lot of meetings could have been an email and I could always say no if time doesn't permit it. Simple as that. Lastly, I learned not to let my feelings determine my actions and get things done even if I didn't feel like it. I'm not saying be a robot and not feel things, but it's all about looking at the bigger picture you set for yourself and move to it like a tank, not letting anything stop you. Tip: whenever someone tells you everything is a priority, I'm here to tell you it isn't. When you list down exactly what needs to be done, you'll quickly see which one is a genuine priority and which one can actually wait. Moving on to our second habit, financial discipline. Managing your finances is key to running a successful business. It's not just about making money. It's about keeping track of where it's going and ensuring you're making smart investments. Successful business owners keep a close eye on their financial health, which means regularly reviewing profit and loss statement, balance sheet, statement of cash flow at the minimum. You've got to know where your money is coming from and where it's going. It's like having regular checkups with your doctor and making sure you're physically healthy. And not just because you're not getting sick, but you're actually getting tests, blood work done. It helps when you know exactly what's going on in your body and you're not just basing good health on feeling okay. A lot of my clients have followed my advice when it comes to my own financial checkups. I schedule a day in a week where I would basically lock myself in the office and hunker down with my financial documents. I review invoices, check my expenses, and make sure everything is in order. I develop strategies for improvements in my numbers and detailed plans on how to get there. The good thing about sitting down and concentrating on reviewing your finances is that you can catch things like subscriptions you can cancel or fraudulent charges on your credit cards. This has happened to me before and to my clients, and I was able to take action instead of just paying off my bill at the end of the month, not knowing that I was potentially paying off something that shouldn't be there in the first place. And the strategy session is a game changer. I can promise you that if you sit down once a month at least with your bookkeeper or on your own with your accurate numbers and see what you could do to improve your bottom line, there is no ceiling to what you can achieve. When you keep your finances in check regularly, you can avoid so many mistakes. Another part of financial discipline is sticking to a budget. Plan your expenses, set aside funds for unexpected costs, avoid unnecessary spending. This kind of discipline can prevent financial stress and keep your business running smoothly. Now, I've said this before, I've met people who've had a good month and they start living and spending like kings. While it's great to enjoy your hard-earned cash, it's important to continue having discipline and not wasting away your money like there's no tomorrow. Always stick to a budget. Set aside for the future. And yes, set aside money for play, travel, and relaxing. Habit number 3 is all about building strong relationships. Whether it's with your clients, your partners, suppliers, or team, strong relationships are a backbone of a successful business. Successful business owners know the value of good relationships. It's not always about what you know, but more so who you know. You might ask me, but I'm not really a people person. Well, you might need to take steps outside of your comfort zone if you want to make it in this industry, any industry really. Success in construction industry hinges a lot on your relationships and networks you build for yourself. Referrals are also an amazing way to expand your clientele. While I could say my marketing game has improved over years and I've gotten clients from my socials, my referrals have been just effective with growing my business. The same goes for your relationship with suppliers. Paying on time and maintaining open communication can lead to better deals and more reliable service. And let's not forget about your team. Investing into your team's development, getting to know their dreams and goals, and maintaining a positive work environment, it can create amazing company culture. The 4th habit is practicing discipline towards your mind and your body. Running a successful construction business is physically and mentally demanding. To stay on top of your game, you need to have healthy habits, consume positive information, and keep your body fit. I have to be honest, I haven't met a genuinely successful business owner who completely didn't care about their physical, emotional, or mental well-being. I guess it goes to show that if you have the discipline to take care of yourself, you won't have a hard time nurturing your own business. Successful business owners know that taking care of their mind and body is just as important as taking care of their business. This means eating right, exercising daily, and feeding your mind with healthy information. This is why I stick to going to the gym every day, even on the weekends. I try my very best to stick to this routine because it's important to me that I take good care of myself. It's also about what you consume mentally. Avoid any sort of negative news and unproductive social media scrolling. Instead, focus on content that uplifts you and helps you grow, whether it's industry news or some motivational podcasts or educational books. What you feed your mind matters. This is also why I make sure I read books every day, minimum 10 pages. When you stop learning, you stop growing. I am linking here in my other video where I talk about the 6 books that could help transform your business, as it did for me. Last but definitely not least, habit number 5 is strategic planning. Successful business owners, they don't just react to situations. They plan ahead and set clear, actionable goals for their business. So start by setting both short-term and long-term goals. What do you want to achieve in the next 6 months, the next year, 5 years down the line. Having clear goals gives you a direction and a purpose. This is something I apply in my own life and in business. Every day I review the goals I set for myself and daily steps I need to make to get to those goals. Whenever I see a dip in finances, I evaluate what I can do more or less of, then adjust my strategy. I check how my body feels and changes, and I make adjustments as needed. This regular check-in makes sure that I'm always on track to meet my goals, and I can make good decisions about the future of my business. This is super important to me as my business doesn't just affect my personal life, but it also affects my team, and I got their back. I want to make sure that my success is their success and that I'm able to support them in the best way possible as my business continues to grow. Strategic planning also involves risk management. Identify potential risks to your business and have a plan in place to mitigate them, whether it's financial risks, project delays, or market fluctuations. Being prepared can save you a lot of headaches down the road. This is important, especially for construction companies, as you have so many factors that, we can't predict. They can affect your business down the line. Nobody predicted pandemic, and it completely changed the industry, it seems. So while we want to remain positive for the future, it doesn't hurt to stay prepared for any potential risks. So there you have it, the 5 habits of highly successful business owners. Incorporate these habits into your daily routine and you will be well on your way to running a more successful business. Thanks for watching, everyone. And if you found this video helpful, you know what to do. Subscribe, and if you have any other habits or tips that have helped your business, drop them in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going and help each other succeed. See you in the next video.